Welcome back to the Science of the Mind training videos. I'd like to say thank you to my good friend who's given me some good feedback and told me they're my first subscriber here, and they were telling me that it'd be great if I made the video clearer, higher quality, and the sound better. So hopefully this is coming across with clearer sound and video. If it's still not up to standard to be, make it easy for you to hear me and see me, then definitely let me know. And I wanted to celebrate my good friend who's giving me that feedback, that good feedback, supporting what I'm doing here with the Science of the Mind. Just to say that this is such a good person who's come to see me, and they've been having a hard time for a long time now, and hitting rock bottom there earlier this year. But they've turned it around. They've started meditating every day. They've started training with the Science of the Mind and thinking good thoughts and speaking good words and doing good things. And they were telling me that they want to help other people, and they're so happy now. So they've been able to turn around that momentum in a really short period of time. So very well done to my good friend, and for being the first subscriber there. You're doing lots of good things and got a beautiful heart shining out there to the world. So that's wonderful, and helping me. I noticed that I was a bit amazed myself when my good friend was caring about me too, and saying how suggesting to me to improve the video quality there and things like this. And I thought, wow. And that's one of the things I've been talking about in the blog, is that when people come to see me in the office, they often seem surprised, or the thing that they're coming to receive from me, I suppose, is caring. But when we come to the psychotherapy office, we often come there frightened that we're not going to be cared for, that we're going to receive the lack of care that we might have received in our outside lives, and that has created a lot of symptoms for us there. So people are really frightened, and they'll tend to try to stay away from my office, ironically, because I'm one of the least scary people around, probably. One of the gentlest, softest sort of people. Won't ever hurt you type of thing. But people aren't afraid of me, actually. People are afraid of just the symptoms and the feelings, the hurt feelings. And yeah, from what I've observed, people would rather continue on bearing with symptoms and things, and just try to rely on their old coping mechanisms, even though they might be quite dysfunctional and they're suffering with a fair bit of symptoms. They would rather go on along like that and just try to make do the best they can, rather than coming and facing up to the troubles and the problems. But I've been really pleased with the way the Science of the Mind has been helping me to help other people, including families and individuals, and helping so many people. And it's just all about caring about each other, caring about ourselves, learning to care for ourselves and give to ourselves, listening to the body. And these are a lot of skills, a lot of things that require training. And then once we've really cared for ourselves, then we can care for other people too. It uplifts our energy, and we overflow with energy, and we can share that with other people. It's a very lovely, beautiful process. And someone was asking me yesterday, how did I come to understand the Science of the Mind and to be bringing this out? And I was saying it's been a long journey of my own personal healing myself, and learning and studying and trying to find something that would actually make people happy, and coming across it, studying, this groundbreaking stuff and bringing it out to you guys. So try to get it out to everyone out there, because what I've noticed is whoever can open their mind to this training, to this Science of the Mind, to this scientific, I suppose, approach to checking out our minds and what creates sadness, what creates pain there, what creates relief and happiness and health, and what makes us harmonious with other people, what makes our relationships thrive. It's this scientific approach of looking at cause and effect there to try to get the right causes in place, the correct causes that actually produce the happiness. Well, what I've noticed is that it really helps people. As long as they can open their minds to actually giving it a go. There's only been a couple people that I can think of right now who I've introduced the science of the mind to, and they just didn't seem ready for it, I suppose. Couldn't really open their mind to it. But if you can open your mind to actually trying to thinking good thoughts, speaking good words, and doing good things, what I've noticed is that it turns around people's momentum in a really fast way, and they get a lot of relief quickly. So a number of people have been coming back and telling me that how much I'm helping them, by using the science of the mind, introducing them to the science of the mind. So I suppose that'd be it for today.